today I will be showing you a little DIY project that involves lots of glitter. So what I will be showing you to do is how to make these little glitter balls. I'm using 3 different shapes, 3 different colors. I will be showing you how to make the black one in the center. They are pretty much just styrofoam balls that I got from the dollar store. They come in 3 different sizes. That were obviously for $1. And you get them in packs of 8. And you'll need a toothpick to stick inside of it while you paint it, put glue on it, glitter, everything. But what else you'll be needing is a little semi big-ish needle, hot glue gun, a paper. Well, this is what I use since it works out easiest for me. I use that for measurement, and scissors. I'm using thread. It's cheap, it's long, it's durable. I'm also using that in black. A push pin. I'm using clear. Got these at the dollar store for 175 count for just $1. So I highly recommend those. Toothpicks, glitter, of any kind. I'm also using Mod Podge. I use that on the silver and purple. For the black, I got this at Walmart. I got glitter glue. That takes longer to dry than anything else that I have ever used. So you may need to give it up to like 4 or 5 hours to dry completely. But, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. You pretty much just take your ball, get the glue, or whatever it is that you're using, either way you'll be needing glue. I'm doing a black one since I already have my purple and my silver finish, and I'm just going to coat the ball in this paint, glue. I'm very OCD about this, and I like for no white to be showing through. Now this can get very, very messy, so just try to find a bigger area to work in where you won't get a bunch of glitter everywhere, and if you do, it won't matter because it's easier to clean up. I'm currently doing this on my floor. It works out much better. It's a bigger area, and there's really nothing on the floor that won't matter if it gets messed up or not. I moved all rugs, all pillows, everything. And what I am using to hold these after they have been painted and needed to dry, I take a little styrofoam bowl. You can get them at Walmart, anywhere really that has cups and stuff. You can also use a cup, by the way. That works out pretty well. But I just used a bowl since it holds more. And you're just going to poke a hole with a toothpick on the bowl that you have turned upside down. And stick it in there. It holds them pretty well while they dry. So now that that is done, I'm going to take some that I've already finished, get my thread, and I know around about how much thread I will need. I did not measure this, but I'm just going to tie a knot at the end with a little loop. So I can stick this through my, Lord, why is this not working? So I can stick the push pin through it, and I actually stick that into the carpet of my floor, and I'm using this for measurement. The piece of paper is just a normal size piece of paper, but it just so happened to be green, so I measure this out, and I'm going to take the first ball, which is going to be a little purple one, get the thread and needle, thread it through the needle, take the ball, push the needle all the way through. After I got the ball on there, in case if the glue may still be a little bit wet or anything, I use the back of the needle and put it where the toothpick is and push the ball off, sliding the toothpick out. I'm using the piece of paper and I'm kind of staggering these, so I'll go about halfway up the piece of paper and I'm going to glue it with a hot glue gun, just a little dab on top and a little dab on bottom, and let it dry. It's stuck to my finger. So after this has just been drying for a couple seconds, does not take long since you're using hot glue, I move it up to where the piece of paper starts and put the ball there with this thread hanging out and get the next one. So with this being a fairly larger ball, I'm going to take the toothpick and push all the way through till it sticks out at the other end, if you can see that. And then pull the toothpick through. So now your needle has a little way to go through. Just hopefully you don't lose the hole like I just did. Okay. You're going to stick the needle in there. It may take a couple tries to get it all the way through, and you may even need to go back through with the toothpick again. So put the needle in, and if it doesn't go all the way through, just poke it with the toothpick and you will see it stick out at the other end, and just pull that through. And I'm going to stop this at the other side of the paper. So this is around about how long between each ball it will be. So you don't have to keep measuring out exactly how long it is with any ruler or anything. And put a little dab of glue, a hot glue gun, another little dab at each end. I put it at each end just because, for more support and so it won't go anywhere. Let that dry, move it out of the way, straighten it back out. Use a silver one this time. For the wall that I am putting this on, it is fairly short, not very long at all. And I looked at it yesterday for about a good amount to be on there so that the area is covered. I put 6 balls, and I'm also staggering them. You're just going to keep repeating this process for however long you need it or want it. Another little dab of glue. And this is my last ball. Whenever you get closer to the end, it is very wise to not tie a knot at the very end and actually measure out the length that you will be needing it. So have like a pretty decently long tail at the end of it, if you may say.